Gervonta "Tank" Davis stepping up multiple weight classes to fight Mario Barrios Saturday in Atlanta on Showtime pay-per-view, a matchup of unbeatens. Tank with Mayweather Promotions and CEO Leonard Ellerbe is confident in his young fighter.
Myself, Floyd, and Al, we have major plans for Tank Davis. Will Barrios up our plans this Saturday night? Tune in, Showtime pay-per-view this Saturday.
You know, they like Leonard Ellerbe said, they have big plans for him, and I fully intend, on up those plans come Saturday.
Yeah, they had a laugh about that. Barrios is confident. He's got 4.5 inches on Tank Davis, but only 1 inch in reach. Davis with 23 KOs in 24 professional bouts. Make way for the Tank. Gervonta Davis joining us here on CBS Sports HQ ahead of the fight on Saturday night. Gervonta, I mean, everyone that you talk to, I'm sure, the first thing they want to ask about the fight is all those inches you're giving up in height. We're all making a big deal out of it. Doesn't seem like you are. How are you approaching the height advantage that your opponent has?
I think I prepared well for the fight. We brought in taller guys, so just got to see how he come in, figure him out from, the first round. Then from the first round, then I know how to lay up be.
What's the tallest guy you've ever knocked out?
I don't really remember that. It was somebody that's way bigger than Barrios for sure. Well, like heavier, but I don't think he was that tall.
All right, so that'll be nothing for you. He's 5'10". He's got 4.5 inches on you. Everybody's trying to get you guys to take the bait, get some nice trash talk going before this fight. Neither one of you seem to want to do that. Why have you been taking the high road, especially after some choice words that his cut man had for you?
Because Barrios didn't say it, even when he talked about, he didn't own up to it today when he was on at the press conference. So it's not really him, it's his coach, so I don't know. I can't trash talk with somebody that's not a trash talk. So.
Gervonta, I was listening to a conversation you were having with Brian Campbell of the Morning Combat podcast, and you said you just like to mind your own business. So what motivates you? Clearly you have a ton of motivation. You draw it from somewhere. What does motivate you?
I just don't want to go back to where I came from. So that's really my motivation. I always want to, better myself, better my team, better people that's around me, so that's really my motivation. My daughter, just all around the board, just better myself, so that's really my motivation. Just keep pushing forward. That's really it.
You keep jumping up weight classes, up multiple classes from your last fight at 130 up to 140 now. Why did you want to take on this challenge at 140 as opposed to fighting down at a lower weight?
Just there wasn't nobody available at 135 at that moment, so we went up to 140 and see what we can make shape. So we got a young lion, undefeated world champion. So that's what we went after, just to give the fans, what they want to see. That's one of the biggest fights of the summer.
Well, your last time out, you had the biggest knockout of the year. It's your second straight pay-per-view. But you've had so many knockouts, and just one fight where you failed to knock out your opponent. Do you feel pressure to do that? And if so, what's that like? Because I know you want to give your fans, what they pay to see on Saturday.
I mean, I don't have no pressure. Knowing me, to knowing how I fight, it just, that's the way I fight. So if I'm not gonna prevent itself, then I'm definitely going for it. just it just got to be at that right moment. I'm not looking for the knockout, but if it comes, I'm definitely going to take it.
Let us into to what life is going to be like for you over the next 48 hours leading up to your fight. Well, what are you going to be doing leading up to what may be the biggest moment of your career?
Probably regular stuff, just chilling. Probably play the game, go train for a little bit. Just regular stuff for me. Just normal stuff I do on the days off. So I like to keep my schedule like the same as when I'm just chilling, going to the gym, so I can keep my mind just like it's another day.
Well, a lot of people learned a little bit extra about you if they watched the Showtime All Access documentary, which focused on a really difficult upbringing for you and the relationship with your mother. What drew you to allow us into your private life, and did that act as a kind of a healing moment for you as well?
I think some people need to see that. They just see me at this stage now. I think it was glory, but they needed to see my upbringing to show them that I didn't just get here overnight. I grinded my way for some time. So it was great for people to come in my world to see, they can understand me more, because some people just judge a book by its cover and not really read the book. So that was a great opportunity for myself and for the people that didn't know me. Let's see.
Looking forward to you writing another chapter of that book on Saturday night in our Showtime pay-per-view. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, best of luck this Saturday. We look for another fantastic fight from you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Gervonta Davis trying to stay unbeaten, but so is Mario Barrios. Two undefeated young superstar fighters looking to take that next step. It's live on Showtime pay-per-view. And they'll get you ready on the Morning Combat podcast for the fight this Saturday. It's Luke Thomas and Brian Campbell, and Brian Campbell did have a sit-down conversation with Gervonta Davis himself a few weeks ago. If you want to check that out as well on their YouTube page. Morning Combat, your daily MMA and boxing pod.